Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to another day of Planmas, where I'm doing a video every day from the 1st to the 25th of December. And today we're doing another little organization video. This is my journaling stickers organization. Now I don't quite achieve what I wanted to achieve overall in this video, but I'm still messing around. I'm still waiting for some things in the mail. But here you can see are my piles of journaling related stickers, both my Infinity Nikki journal, my reading journal, anything that doesn't go in my memory planner. And I just have piles of it because they all go into my IKEA Alex drawers. I have like the low wide ones, which does fit everything. And I do use these boxes to keep my piles separate. As you can see, they've gotten into quite a mess of used things, of mixed stuff. If you want to know about the boxes itself, I use these bigger, more A4 size wooden cardboard boxes, actually from buying sticker paper, and this is what they arrive in. They arrive in two halves of these cardboard, half box things. So I'm just using two halves of that here, and I also use journaling. When you buy a notebook journal, like from Notebook Therapy or Archer and Olive, it comes with these boxes. So I'm just using those as well to organize all my stickers. So they're all they're supposed to be like collected in different piles to separate them. But my piles kind of became a mess. And as you can see, I'm just going to take everything out and we're just going to go through this huge pile of stuff. We're going to do a bunch of we're just going to destash a whole bunch of it. I got my coffee going. I'm going to destash a whole bunch, and I'm also going to separate things and organize things a bit better. So this first chunk here is mostly like reading journal things, like more structural stuff, header stickers and whatnot. And so I'm going to make, one of my piles is going to be my reading journal things and what I'm probably going to use for 2026 or not. The thing is, I just ordered a whole bunch of new 2026 stuff. I'm doing this voiceover on the 16th of November, but I did film this organization a few days ago. So I still have some more things to do. So what I said before, in that this is not quite the organization I wanted to do, is that I wanted to first organize all this stuff, and then I wanted to go in and pick out all the things that are going to be for my 2026 reading journal setup and for my Infinity Nikki journal setup. The problem is, I don't have everything for my reading journal at this moment, so I don't really want to pick out all my things and organize it just yet. And also my Infinity Nikki journal setup it's going to depend on what happens when the next patch comes out. So 2.0 is releasing for it very soon, in like the end of November. So we don't know what's in it yet, and I don't know what I'm going to have to plan in my new journal yet. You'll see me finishing off my current Infinity Nikki journal in this Planmas. I have 2 more parts and then a flip through to do. Actually, I've already done part 1 here. We're about to do part 2. And then a flip through. So I actually finished a whole journal for the game for 1 year of it, from 1.0 to 1.11. So that'll be really exciting to finish up that journal with you. But I don't know what the second journal is going to need at this point, which I showed you in the haul, what I'm using for that. So that's my final goal after all this is done, is to go through all of these meticulously organized piles, pull out the stuff that I'm actually going to use, and make a special pile for the setups. But it is easier once all of this is already organized. So I'm afraid that isn't in this video, so I apologize. It was just too early, and I probably won't be doing that stuff until well into Planmas during December. Those setup videos are going to be at the end of Planmas, so I should have enough time to do those then. But yeah, so I apologize, I'm not going to be doing the the individual picking out organization, but that is my goal after this. That's how I'm going to do my setups. Is I'm going to go through all of these piles that I've made, all of these sections, and pick out what I want to use, so I just have it on hand with me when I do the setup, instead of having to go through my entire collection again and again and again. So I do have some unused, some used sticker sheets here, but they still have some good stuff on them, so I'm going to keep those. Not all of them, but the ones I think I can use again. And one thing I'm going to do near the end of the video is I had a bunch of sticker sheets that I wasn't sure where I'm going to put them, because they didn't quite fit in the other piles. It's mostly all of these sticker sheets, especially from Sticky, and these Scribble Prints Co larger deco sheets. Her smaller deco sheets are actually in my my planner sticker section, which I did organize with you last Planmas. So definitely go check out 2024's Planmas. If you want to go the playlist, if you want to see that, I put everything into this plastic container with tabs that I made, and my SBC small deco is in there. But these larger deco sheets don't really fit, and I don't really have room in that anymore. So I'm going to end up going through my planner closet, which I'll do off camera, but you'll see near the end. And I end up bringing out some old albums to put those in and put them in my my bookshelf that's next to me. So not everything is in the drawers, but that's okay, because I think that's a better way to organize those sheets. So I can just flip through albums, but we'll see that near the end. So first I was just going through those like leftover bits in the reading journal stickers, and now I'm going through all of my alphabet stickers. I'm obsessed with alphabet stickers because I am just not interested in learning. Like I wish I could just do my own headers and make them beautiful, you know, the beautiful calligraphy and handwriting and stuff, but it's just a lot of work to learn it, and I just don't have time on top of everything else, and I'm not motivated to learn it. So I really love these alphabet stickers for making my headers and like specific writing in my journals. So I have a lot of them, and I still haven't found the perfect ones that I would love. I don't know what I want. The perfect size, the perfect shape, the perfect colors. I guess I could just print my own out and cut them out by hand, but that's also a pain, like my own headers. It'd be easier if I had a sticker cutter, but I suppose I could do that too. But for the moment, I've been collecting all of these alphabet stickers, and I do like the way they look in like the individual letters going down on the page. So one of my pile boxes is going to be just alphabet stickers, so I can go and find the perfect ones when I need them. That sheet of shiny foil gold stars I just bought from the local grocery store, literally our corner shop. They have a little stationery section, and they had those gold star stickers, and I really like them, so I picked them up because, you know, they were cheap and easy, and you'll see them in my next Infinity Nikki part. Actually, I did use them for one of the seasons. And then I have a bunch of these washi stickers that if you look for my Infinity Nikki journaling videos, I have these linked in the description. These are just like square washi stickers. Some of the packs that they come in like packs of themes. Some of them are cut out, some of them are not. So, and it's kind of a gamble which ones are. But I think they are really pretty. I don't 100% love washi stickers because I prefer being able to layer them and not lose all the color and whatnot. But I thought they're really cute for Infinity Nikki Journal, and I've got a good use out of them. But I kind of separated those out separately because some of them need to be cut out and whatnot. And I also have a bunch of PE tapes from Simply Gilded here that Andrew of SBC sent me a whole bunch of samples of them. So I have a pile of those as well. So yeah, we're just separating out all the piles of the leftover stickers here. This section I think is a bit more messy than my other sections. But yeah, I'll do a little bit more pile organization here, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I am back. I apologize if I just scared you, but now we're going through a lot of these Scribble Prints Co like journaling kits and junk journaling kits. I'm going to keep the junk journaling kits in their separate bags and just keep them together. But the reading journal stuff all comes separately, so I'm going to put them in like their own little piles here and deal with those. So I think actually the reading journaling kits, they end up being in the plastic albums as well, but obviously I can't fit the back papers with them. So those are all going to be in their own separate pile, all of these larger papers. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the, that set of them comes with like labels that go over the top. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep them or not, so I'm going to keep them with it. But mostly I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use these papers like papers and maybe tear them or use them as a background kind of thing and put my own stuff over the top. So we'll see. But yeah, I have a lot of SBC stuff all sort of jumbled together. I do want to separate out these matte stickers, and I'm thinking I'm going to use those matte cutout stickers. I'm thinking I'm going to use those to decorate my Hobonichi cousin, my daily planner. That setup will also be later on in Planmas, so you'll be able to see me use those, but I decided to do like a separate pile box. I'm just calling them pile boxes for those separate like die cut stickers there. But I did keep one of those composition notebook labels to put with my reading journal stuff because I do want to use one of those there. Now these are all Christmas related ones, and so I decided to keep them in the bag just to keep them like organized because I won't reach for the Christmas stuff all the time, you know. Yeah, and here I am just trying to separate out those either deco sheets like these ones, and then I have a bunch of these ripped papers, torn papers, so I'll keep those all together as well. But yeah, and some of these piles are just sort of random. They end up randomly collected together in some of my journaling boxes. But yeah, so let's continue on with separating out the decos and sheets and different kits. We are into the newer stuff. You would have seen me hold these things not that long ago, a couple of days ago. So yeah, I have some new stuff to separate out. We have way more of those deco sheets, and we have some more alphabets, and we have numbers as well. These really cool keyboard letters, I love those. Just all these sorts of fun stuff, and my brain is thinking and culminating on what I want to do with all of these stickers and how I want to use them in my journals. And because I'm not these are kind of like, they're supposed to be like junk journaling stuff. This is what I'm going to save for my reading journal there, that little label with my name. But yeah, I'm not really, they're really for junk journaling, I guess, but I want to do more of a junk journal style, but in my own journals. So I'm still cooking in my brain of how I want to set that all up. So hopefully you will, hopefully I'll figure this stuff out and we can have some fun together when I do my setups in my journals, daily planner, my Vinny Nikki journal, and see how we can incorporate the junk journaling style but into more structure and also being able to write on paper and things like that. Because yeah, I think at this point I'm considering just ripping up these large A5 papers and using them as borders and things like that. So I still have room. I still have lots of like fun patterns and color, but also having room to write in. So we will see how those go. Those are basically done, those 2 boxes. We've got the die cuts and the alphabet stickers. And then we have my like more specific reading journal stuff. But that's my big pile of papers. Here I am going through some more of my piles. I'm like, okay, where am I going to put all of these? And what boxes am I going to put in? So I decided to put half. I put the junk journal kits and the papers into that box. But yeah, this is where I bring out some ancient albums. These are from Happy Scrappy, and they are Once More With Love collab ones with Happy Scrappy. I've had these for years and years and years. I used to, covet the Happy Scrappy albums because they're just such good quality and they have such cute covers. So these are these are 2 ones that I still had, and so I was like, you know what, they're at the top of my closet just wasting away, so how about we put these in here? And the journaling kits do fit except for the large, like almost A4 size paper, so those will get separated, the ones that I have, into just the paper pile. And I thought I would skip doing all of that because it was a lot, but yeah, I got all the journaling kits into this one, and I got all the deco sheets from SPC at the front here, and then at the back I started putting my like sticky and other sticker sheets in, just to sort of separate those a little bit more. And then we have a bunch of space in the middle still to keep those in there, and they just go on my bookshelf next to me, which is very handy. So now I'm going to organize, these are sort of like, I'm going to put some bits and bobs in here. So the PET tapes from Simply Gilded. These are all like little stickers that are on the tapes, and Andrea just sent me some cut-offs of hers. Just thinking about what I might actually use. My Infinity Nikki journal, where we've been teased a lot of like mushroom people and stuff for the next one, so I'm considering still how I want to set that up. So I kind of separated those out a little bit, and then putting all I decided to put all of this extra junk journaling stuff in there as well. And then we have these frames and these torn papers, which I thought I'd separate out as well because I feel like they're sort of different in that sense. And then I just put these washi stickers over here because I ran out of things. And we have those Infinity Nikki stickers as well, which we're just going to put to the side. Oh yeah, I also had these stickers that were in these. I was trying to keep them in their plastic sleeves that they came with, like the sub. I decided just to separate them out and put them into that album. So they'll be, all put together so I won't miss out on any of these stickers. But that was my organizing of my journaling stickers. I've just got them all in these piles, and they're all boxes, and they're all going to go into my drawers. But it's nice to have like a fresh go, and when I go to actually do my setup, I can pull from each of these and take what I need and put my own separate things. But it's nice that everything kind of has a spot now, and it won't be too messy. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and give it a like. Oh, that's the same thing. And subscribe so you don't miss any more Planmas. Comment down below how you organize your journaling stickers. I'd love to know. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.